about blood. I'll be all right.
Okay, there's Clem. You can go talk to him right now.
No, I can't. I feel like a fool.
Come on, just tell him that the blood bank didn't work out. You still want to be a volunteer, and tell him what you have in your mind.
No, I'm afraid. Would you talk to him for me?
This is your idea, and you can handle it.
Pat.
Good luck.
Dr. Ryan.
Yes.
Mr. Tosi's worked himself into a state over those x-ray results. He's pacing around the solarium saying no one tells him what's really wrong, and I can practically see his blood pressure climbing. I know you talked to him, but
Well,
I
tell him
thought
I'll be right there. Look, I gotta go back to work.
Could you just start off with Clem?
I told you I'd bring you back to neurology, and I've done that. And I'll see you tonight.
Now, you see, if I ask him if I could work for the House Association, he's going to say no without even thinking about it. So, he's going to say, Delia, why don't you just go home? We don't need you around here. But he'll never say that if you're with me.
Delia, the fact is, Clem will react a lot better if you're not hanging all over me when you approach him. You gotta look like you can do the job. Otherwise, he's gonna think the volunteering is just an excuse.
Excuse? What do you mean by an excuse?
All right, you know that he's never liked you calling and dropping by when I'm on duty. Now, it won't take much to give him the impression you're out to just do more of the same. Now, let's not pretend I have to explain to you how that's gonna go over.
So you're saying that he hates me, is that it?
I'm saying that if you're serious about giving the House Association some of your time, you're gonna have to demonstrate that to Clem.
Patty, you have to be mad at me. I'm trying to help. I wanted to volunteer. I went down to the blood bank all by myself this morning. Now, I didn't know there were going to be all those bags of blood and those tubes and all those patients with blood on their arms where they took out the needles.
Honey, maybe you just better, go home and lie down for about an hour or something. And if you're feeling better, then come back and talk to Clem.
No, Patty, I don't want to go home.
That's the spirit. Keep it up. Clem will see you mean business.
Pat! Clem? Clem, I went to the blood bank.
So you're on a break, huh?
No, but I would like to talk to you for a minute.
A love so strong.
Rex is Shane's father. I never got a chance to tell him.
This week,
Stuck in the past forever.
she'll go back in time to make things right.
I loved her.
Their future
Hang on, I'm coming.
begins before they were born. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Thursday, with the Mustang's owner held hostage,
Love you.
the kidnapper turns his rage on the team.
He's got a gun!
And someone could pay with their life. Catch the startling new episode, MVP, Thursday at 11 on SoapNet.
It's summer, and that means bugs, rats, and mice living and growing in your walls, attics, kitchen, and bathroom, around your kids, pets, and food. So stay tuned and find out how you can get the #1 selling pest control product for free. Introducing the new Rid-X Plus, a revolutionary, simple plug-in device that sends digital pulses through the wiring in your walls, driving bugs, roaches, rats, and mice right out of your house forever. All you do is simply plug it in. A single Rid-X Plus will protect one level of a typical house, apartment, or condominium. It's that simple. That's why Rid-X is #1 with over 3 million units sold. Thanks to Rid-X Plus, there's no more need to have strangers come to your home spraying poison around your children, food, and pets. Just plug in the Rid-X Plus and your entire house can be bug-free.
The best thing about Rid-X is it's the best product of its kind on the market. It saves me money, and I don't have to pay the bug guy to come in and spray all those chemicals in my house.
I've been using Rid-X for years. It's the only repeller that truly works. Thanks, Rid-X.
It saves me money because I don't have to buy all those chemicals and traps. Rid-X just makes me happy.
Tired of spending hundreds of dollars every year getting rid of rats and roaches? Tired of having strangers coming into your home spraying poisons around your children, pets, and food? Now you can say no to chemicals forever using Rid X Plus plug-in exterminator with digital technology. Rid X Plus sold millions at over $50. But now, during our chemical-free campaign, you can get rid of rats and bugs for only $29.95. But wait, order now and we'll give you a second Rid X Plus absolutely free. That's right, free. And Rid X Plus comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So remember, to keep rats and roaches out, order Rid X today. Not available in stores. Operators are standing by, so call now for this limited-time offer.
I wish you could buy salad by the barrel. That's all they seem to be living on this month.
Ah, you still have some of your corned beef and cabbage customers left.
Oh, Tom. Yes, he does like a proper meal. I don't think our home cooking goes unappreciated by him.
And he says your seed cake's like none he's ever tasted.
Well, it is different. In Skibbereen, we use a few extra ingredients, which makes it have a little different flavor. My mother always used to say, one way to tell a townsman is by his taste in the local foods, the seed cakes and the breads. But this one, he mystifies me. He says he comes from Bantry. That's only a few yards, seems to me, from Skibbereen. He says the cake, he's never tasted it before. It's all new to him. I would have thought if he was raised in Bantry, he would have grown up eating it. I just wonder, has he ever talked to you about his background?
Nothing much beyond a few family stories. Why do you ask?
Well, it puzzles me. Curious. Mary feels the same way. She says that he's very guarded when he talks about home, but that she gets the definite impression that he had to leave and that he can't go back. Now, that may mean nothing. A man is certainly entitled to his reasons for leaving home, but it makes me wonder, that's all.
Hello.
Ah.
Tom?
Am I too late for breakfast?
Never. What would be your pleasure, sir?
Leave this to me. The usual with toast of muffin.
Now, what kind of muffin?
Blueberry, baked this morning.
Splendid. Oh, Kevin, maybe I'll have two. I've been looking forward to this since 6 a.m.
Why do you wait so long to have your breakfast, man?
Well, it feels better when I've worked first. Earn my meal.
Oh, it sounds like you spent some time on the farm.
Now, you must get up every bit as early, baking your muffins and everything.
Oh, well, it's a great pleasure for me to bake.
For us all.
Kevin tells me that you appreciate my seed cake.
Oh, I do. I must have packed away about 5 pieces the other night.
It's like your mother used to make, is that it?
My mother claims no two cooks bake anything just the same. Has Mary left?
Oh, yes. She and Ryan went off to work, an hour or so ago.
It's a bad time, isn't it? The marriage coming to an end?
Oh, yes. Well, she keeps trying to keep her spirits up. But she feels very sad. I know she's dreading the moment that she has that divorce decree in her hand. I must say I am, too.
I'm sorry. When there's something you want, and it ought to be right and good for you, and you find you have to let it go, that's the worst kind of pain there is. It's worse than death, really, because nothing is taken from you. You have to do it. Open your hands and lose your best dreams. Of course, you hope to move on to other dreams.
But you always long for the ones you gave up, eh?
Surely not always. Anyway, not always for Mary.
No. She's got the baby now, and she's got to work at Channel R. And maybe in a little bit, she'll take a vacation. As soon as she can relax without her mind turned into Jack, the hardest part will be over.
Vacation now, where would she go?
Well, she could visit my family in Skibbereen. My sister has invited her to come over for the parish festival. You must know the one at St. Augustine's.
I bet you'd have to go yourself.
Ah, I would. They all come from all over Bantry. Did you ever go?
St. Augustine's?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was so tied up on my own parish, the altar boys and the building fund. Our parish priest's dream was to have a rose window above the altar.
And what parish will that be?
St. Bernadette's.
St. Bernadette's. St. Bernadette's. That's odd. I don't recall it.
Well, there's so many of them.
Ah, that's true. And I've been gone so long, and I've forgotten so much. It's a wonder.
Here we are.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It looks wonderful.
St. Bernadette's. Where would that be, in the town?
Well, see, I felt very good this morning. Patty was going to work, and I was going to work, too, and that made me very happy. And see, the nurse at the blood bank, she was very nice to me. She told me how to help out the donors, and she told me where to seat them. And then I don't know what happened to me. I just saw blood, and I got very sick, and then I fainted.
Oh, that was a rough start, huh?
It was awful, but I would like to do some work. I'm really dying to do some work.
Well, just don't give up the ship. You know, I had a touch of that myself, and it does stop, okay?
What are you talking about? A touch of what?
Queasy feeling when you see blood. I was a second-year med student. Oh, talk about embarrassed. Of course, it was abdominal surgery, and the bleeding wasn't your average bleeding. Oh, you okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Look, a couple of days of blood will just be a regular part of the job, okay?
No, I don't want to work in the blood bank. That's impossible.
I see.
But I would like to do some work. That's why I wanted to see you. See, I thought I could do something that wasn't so medical.
Well, what you want to is to go to the auxiliary office downstairs near the main entrance. And there's a sign, you can't miss it. Maybe they'll assign you to the bookshop or the candy store or...
No, I don't want to work any of those places. I really had a great idea. See, I wanted to work for the House Association, right? Because I know they're very, very active right now, and they're doing all those letters and sending out all those notices to everybody. But you're an officer with the House Association, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, then, you're just the person I need to see. Maybe you could arrange it for me.
Delia... No.
Please? Please, I know they need some help there, and I want to volunteer for them. I know they're very busy right now, and everybody is so tired, and they've got to organize meetings and everything. I know I could do something. I could...
Delia, no. Now, why don't you go down to the auxiliary office and let them take care of you?
No, I want to work for the staff. You see, I don't want to work for the patients. And the reason why I want to work for the House Association is because they're backing up Patty in this malpractice suit. See, I could do, some filing. I can do office work, you know, typing. I want to help Pat.
Okay, if you want to help him, don't help him in the hospital. Help him when he gets home. Make sure that he's relaxed. Make sure he unwinds and he gets some rest before he has to come back here.
No, I can't do it at home. It didn't work out that way. Everything I tried to do was wrong. I want to make it up to Patty.
Yes, you have to leave the alarm clock set. You have to leave the phone on the hook. Yes, 1, 2.
Please.
It's easy.
Please, Clem, just give me a chance. Just a week.
No.
Do you hate me that much?
I don't hate you at all, Delia. It's just I don't like mixing the personal with the professional.
Well, lots of doctors' wives work at the hospital. You know, Faith's mother, I mean, Mrs. Colbert, she worked at the hospital. Why can't I work here?
Because there is a great difference between volunteering to help patients and doing what you want to do, which is to stick as close to Patrick as possible. Furthermore, please leave me out of any future plans to involve yourself with this hospital. Because as of right now, I am opposed to you working in any capacity here, and I'll tell that to anyone who asks me.
Well, what was that all about?
She wants to help Patrick, and I know how she wants to help Patrick. She'll get a neurology over my dead body. She'll get a neurology. Okay, you here to see Angel, huh?
Yeah. Just to check on his chart before I go to lunch. You know, he feels bad about the therapy. He can't understand why it doesn't work right away. Oh, I hope I can cheer him up this afternoon. Though I usually count on Pat for that type of thing.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid Pat's not in the mood to cheer anybody up.
And even if he were, Roger wouldn't allow it. I gather Roger's watching Pat like a hawk.
Yes, he shouldn't have to. The board's wrong on that point. It's Patrick whom I'm concerned about. It's a lousy way for both of them to have to work. Pat's dealing with too much.
Here and at home.
You imagine knowing that that woman is waiting for you. But he has his friends, right?
And his family. Hey, look, do you want anything from the Ryans?
The Ryans? No, I think I just had plenty from the Ryans.
Okay. See you later.
Bye-bye.
On the next General Hospital night shift.
Just when I start to feel like a grown-up, my dad blows back into my life.
I am just trying to protect you from getting your heart broken.
And I feel like a whining 12-year-old all over again. I'm going to be a mother. All of a sudden, I feel like his little girl.
What happens if I lose my father?
all-new General Hospital Night Shift. Tonight at 11, only on SoapNet.
On the Sunday night movie,
Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, Mrs. Peacock.
Mr. Body throws a killer party.
You're all being blackmailed. He's dead.
Oh, who had the gun?
I did.
Then you shot him.
I didn't. We're trying to find out who killed him and where and with what.
When it comes to solving this murderously funny mystery,
Please.
these 6 guests haven't got a clue.
No.
Yes.
Clue, this Sunday at 10. The Sunday night movie on SoapNet.
Soulmate. Playmate. Faithful. Unfaithful. Chia, 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 chia. Lover. Everybody's got their something. And I've got all my children.
That one is perfect. Let's keep that one. You probably heard that I joined Jenny Craig to get healthier. And you know what? I'm so glad I did. I've lost 20 pounds and my cholesterol is down over 20 points. It's different than I thought. I'm eating real food that's really good, like rotini and meatballs and mac and cheese. Jenny Craig worked for me. Why not try it for yourself?
Call 1-800-JENNY20 today and get 6 weeks for $36 plus the cost of food.
Pick up the phone. Call Jenny today.
The phone company has an important message for its customers. Don't listen to Vonage.
Well, over 2 million people have already joined Vonage.
Oh, really?
With Vonage, you get unlimited local and long-distance calls for just $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. What do you charge?
Hey, for over 100 years, the only thing we've changed is...
Your prices?
Whoa.
Get Vonage for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months using your high-speed internet connection.
Call 1-800-425-6149 or go online today.
Here at the phone company, you've been our customer for a long time. Now Vonage wants to change all that.
Well, over 2 million people have already joined Vonage.
Oh, really? Don't they miss having phone service?
Actually, with Vonage, you get the #1 rated digital phone service and unlimited local and long-distance calls, all for just $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. What do you charge?
It's simple, really. It starts with different basic rates, long-distance fees, and of course...
Vonage has over 25 features, and they're included for no extra charge.
For me, Vonage is everything I want in a phone service.
It's dependable. It's perfect.
No nickels and dimes like the phone company.
Get Vonage for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. Enjoy clear digital phone sound quality using your high-speed internet connection.
Okay, but making a change is hard, and for over 100 years, the only thing we've changed is...
Your prices?
Whoa!
Call 1-800-570-1614 or go online to startvonage.com.
The DirecTV Rewards Visa Card delivers more DirecTV for less. Turn your everyday purchases into discounts on our exclusive sports packages, your favorite premium movie channels, or state-of-the-art HD DVRs. Apply today and you'll get $5 off your monthly DirecTV bill for a full year. There's simply no limit to the DirecTV Rewards Visa Card. Call now and let the savings begin.
Yes. Now, here's the last of the seed cake. Compliments of the day.
Well, tell the chef that she's a fine, dear woman who makes this poor Irishman the happiest
Oh,
man.
yes, I'll tell her all of that, Blarney. Eat your cake.
Thank you.
You know, I've been thinking and thinking back there in the kitchen, and for the life of me, I cannot remember St. Bernadette's parish.
Don't worry. Perhaps it'll come to you. Ah, Dr. Coleridge.
Hi.
Hello, Faith.
Hello.
Hello. Is everything quiet across the street?
Well, no pickets, no mass meetings, but I wouldn't call it quiet either.
Why? Something going on?
Oh, no. I just mean the hospital is always a little crazy.
Oh, I thought maybe the House Association had made some kind of an announcement of what they were going to do to help Pat.
Maeve, you aren't talking about Delia and the volunteering, are you?
No. Why would you think that?
You don't want to know. Well, maybe you should know. Delia was in neurology today, trying to get Clem to put her to work for the House Association so that she could help Pat. Of course, Clem wouldn't have anything to do with that.
That girl. The whole idea of her working over there at the hospital was to give her something that would think about besides Patrick. She was told to stay away from neurology and the House Association. Whatever happened to the blood bank, for heaven's sakes?
I don't know.
Oh, that girl, she keeps this up, she's going to strangle my son to death. Well, that's not fair. Lily does try. It's just that I'm very low on patience with her today. Well, enough of this chit-chat. I've got work to be doing.
I wish I hadn't told her.
Oh, she'd have found out anyway.
Well, keep it to yourself, okay?
Sure. The House Association's going to move, isn't it?
Move?
On behalf of Pat and the staff in general, I heard they're preparing a list of grievances to present to Marshal Westheimer.
You've had spies at our meetings.
Well, love, what'll it be?
Oh.
I know what that means. Coffee. Hot or iced?
Hot. And you're wonderful, Kevin.
I guess you're pretty well known around here.
Well, I guess I ought to be by now.
Yes, I remember Mary did say you grew up together.
Total opposites. And the best of friends.
No.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, do you mind some company while you're having your lunch or whatever?
I don't know what it is either, but I would like the company, yes.
Okay. Tell me about Mary.
Well, how many hours do you have?
All right. Why don't you limit it to the grown-up Mary?
Oh, how can I do that? Mary's a very intense person. She was born that way. Well, she laughs, cries, and loves people in very high gear, if you know what I mean. She's very smart, terribly funny, and strong. Not many women could have gone through what she did with Jack and still be sure of who they are and where they're going.
I have a hunch that one of the things Mary's sure she is, in spite of everything, is Jack's wife. Divorce or no.
You're right. The court, the church can tell her that she's not married, but it'll be a long time before Mary stops feeling married. And I hope she does someday.
But not too soon.
Why not?
As long as she feels married, she's not going to let herself get involved with anyone else. And she's right in a way, because it's a form of defense. No new loves while she's getting over the old.
Maybe.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless, a Midwestern metropolis ripe with rivalries, romance, and revenge. Wyandotte is next on SoapNet. A love so strong.
Rex is Shane's father. I never got a chance to tell him.
This week,
Stuck in the past forever.
she'll go back in time to make things right.
I loved her.
Their future
Hang on, I'm coming.
begins before they were born. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet. On the Sunday night movie,
Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, Mrs. Peacock.
Mr. Body throws a killer party.
You're all being blackmailed. He's dead.
Oh, who had the gun?
I did.
Then you shot him.
I didn't. We're trying to find out who killed him and where and with what.
When it comes to solving this murderously funny mystery,
Please.
these 6 guests haven't got a clue.
No.
Yes.
Clue, this Sunday at 10, the Sunday night movie on SoapNet.
They say a man should always dress for the job he wants. So why am I dressed up like a pirate in this restaurant? It's all because some hacker stole my identity. Now I'm in here every evening serving chowder and iced tea. Should have gone to freecreditreport.com. I could have seen this coming at me like an atom bomb. They monitor your credit and send you email alerts, so you don't end up selling fish to tourists in t-shirts.
Offer applies with enrollment and Triple Advantage.
I refer to myself as just stacked.
Because they used to be up here and now they're down here.
Playtex 18-hour bras are more beautiful than ever, with an exciting range of stylish colors and sizes. Playtex, who knows you like we do?
This is gonna make my other bras jealous.
Activon, safe and effective relief of your toughest joint pain, muscle pain, arthritis, and backache. Now available in a convenient patch. Activon Ultra Strength Medicated Patch contains a proven active ingredient not found in other pain relievers. Activon, powerful pain relief.
Dave? What is it?
Everything is ruined. I guess you're happy to hear that, huh?
What are you talking about?
Just, my one hope in the whole world, that's all.
I don't understand what you're talking about, and I'm really not up to try and pull whatever it is out of you, so why don't you just try telling me straight out?
I wanted to help you. I really wanted to help you, and I would have been able to help you if you would have said something to him. I know you don't want me hanging all over you, but why do you let a crazy patient hang all over you? So you left, and I went and I talked to Clem alone. And I asked him, please, just let me work for the House Association, because I know that they need volunteers. He was horrible to me.
Now, what did he actually say?
He said I'm an awful person, and he doesn't want me working anywhere in the hospital.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe in the morning I can...
You're sorry? Oh, that's great. That's really terrific. Tonight, you're sorry. This morning, if you cared about me, then maybe you would have been sorry. See, all you had to do is just say one word to Clem, and then he would have backed down and everything. I begged you. I asked you to do that.
Will you let me finish what I started to say? I was going to say that I will try and talk to Clem in the morning.
So that's too late.
And if he really feels that the House Association isn't a good idea...
It's a good idea. It's a perfect idea. Okay, but he's not going to admit to that because he hates me so much.
Yeah, I'm tired.
And I'm miserable. I'm miserable, and it's all your fault. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm going back to the hospital so I can get some sleep.
Wait a minute. Wait, please, let's just talk. Just the two of us. Let's talk.
Yeah, you know what you want to do? You want to yell and scream and sob pitifully for a couple of hours, and I can't. I got to be ready for my patients in the morning.
This is our time together. You can't take this away from me.
Yeah, I can, and I'm damn well going to.
Okay, wait. I'll let you get some sleep.
Yeah, right. After you've had your tantrum. But hysteria is not on my schedule tonight. I need to sleep. And it's very clear to me that I'm not going to be able to do that here.
Honey, I'll be good.
Let go of me.
Antonio Sabato Jr. is back as Jagger Cates, and the only place to see him is on the new season of Night Shift. General Hospital Night Shift, tonight at 11 on SoapNet.